Hey baristas, you're one, you're true, the only local barista babe here. I know I said that I was gonna make a video last week. I know I said I was gonna try to make videos every week. So I was supposed to post a video yesterday, but I didn't really have time, so I'll probably be uploading this video Saturday. But I'm recording it on Friday. Wait, no, it's Thursday. On Thursday, that is the important part. So the intention is there, and that's what it counts. Today, I wanna give something back to the community, give something back to the internet, and I decided to make a video of how to pick a drink when you go to a coffee shop. It's really tricky for some people and kind of complicated to actually know what they want to drink. So here we'll make like a little list, and we'll talk a little why should you drink this drink, and based on the things you like, because we all like different things, but normally we all go for similar things. You know, like if you're a chocolate person, you'll go for this. If you're like more like a plain person, you'll go for this. It's like, you know, you can easily tell when you go to a bakery and there's like a croissant and a pain au chocolat, and you can actually tell a lot about the person based on their choice between those two. Like, you know, if someone picks a pain au chocolat, you can tell that they're definitely a chocolate person. They like chocolate. But if somebody picks a plain croissant, maybe they're looking for something less sweet, more savory, buttery, classic. There's also the people that pick pan au raisin or Danish snail, or kind of like a raisin snail, something cinnamony, kind of like a cinnamon roll. Like those people obviously are like looking for something sweet but not chocolatey. Me personally, I'm not a chocolate person, and if I had to go for any flavor on any dessert or anything, I will always go for berries, strawberries, fruit, something fresh, citric, but at the same time sweet. I like chocolate, but I don't consider myself a really big chocolate person. You can tell that from the fact that I like white chocolate better than regular chocolate. So you can judge me based on that. So let's start with the basics. So in every coffee shop you go, you'll see your regular drip coffee, your classic, and based on that you can make actually something else. You can drink it by itself, or you can make cafe au lait, that will be drip coffee with steamed milk. So if you don't want to go too extra, if you just want like something fast, you may want to pick this. Drip coffee is usually ready right away on coffee shops, and most people that order it will order it on to-go cups. So pretty much it will be ready right away for you to take. If you order with steamed milk, it might take a little bit longer, but not as long as if you order an espresso-based drink. When we move to the espresso bar, you can get out of the double espresso, cappuccino, cortado, and lattes. And in some places, flat whites. I work in a coffee shop that didn't do flat whites at first, and where I'm working now, we do them upon request, but it's not really on our menu. I'll go and talk about that in a little, but let's like explain first. So a double espresso is the simplest one. It will be just a really concentrated double shot. Most people that order it will order it for here, and it will come in a really small mug, and it's meant to be drank right away. So what happens is that if you don't drink your espresso like before 20 seconds, or if you don't drink your espresso hot to make it simpler, it's gonna grab a really acidic taste because it's oxidizing. After espresso comes a cortado that will be equal parts of espresso and milk. The correct ratio will be a 4-ounce drink, and it will be 2 ounces of espresso and 2 ounces of milk. It will also be served in a really small cup, but not as small as the double espresso will be. And between those two, talking about strong stuff, it will be a macchiato, and that's pretty much a double shot of espresso marked with a little dot of milk, literally a dot of foam on top. And a lot of people, thanks to Starbucks culture, will confuse this traditional macchiato to an iced caramel macchiato. That is what a lot of people order on Starbucks. That actually will happen to be an iced latte. Why they call it a macchiato is because they actually do it kind of like inverse and opposite. And they grab a big cup of milk and they mark it down with espresso. They put the espresso on top, and that's pretty much why it will be a macchiato, because it's marked down milk, but traditional way is actually the one that will happen to be a macchiato. If you order a caramel macchiato in a specialty coffee shop, they will give you iced latte on the burst. But well, that's not the point. We're not here to judge, but to help today. So we already talked about macchiatos, cortados, double espressos. If we go a little bit bigger, we'll get cappuccinos. The cappuccinos only come in one size, so never go to a place and be like, can I have a large cappuccino? Because that's not a thing. You will be asking for a really foamy and large latte, and you don't want that. So cappuccinos only come in one size. I feel the amount of people that order it will be half and half the people that order it for here and to go. I have a lot of people that order cappuccinos for here, and I have a lot of people that order cappuccinos to go. But those are also the same people that order large cappuccinos. So how do you know that you want to order a cappuccino? So you know you don't like espresso by itself. You don't like really strong, you want to dilute it with something, but you also don't want something really milky. You don't want to like abuse your milk intake, like you still enjoy that strong coffee flavor. Cappuccinos, usually you can add a flavor to it, but a lot of people decide not to do it. So if you're looking for something real classic, real plain, something that you know it's gonna like keep you going during the day, but it's not gonna send you to the bathroom right away, I will recommend to pick a cappuccino. They're small, they're nice, it's my drink of preference, and they're easy to drink. They're really easy to drink actually. Then after cappuccinos it comes flat whites. That will happen to be same proportions. It will be an 8-ounce drink. It will come only on that size. But what happens with flat whites? A lot of people and a lot of places will tell you they're the same exact thing as cappuccino, but actually I like to describe it as a latte with cappuccino proportions. Why? Because a cappuccino will have a more aerated milk and it will be foamier, but actually a flat white is not really supposed to have foam. It's not supposed to be dry. It's actually supposed to be real wet, real similar to latte milk. Actually the same as latte milk. And then when you pick a latte, it's when you know like you want that kick of espresso, but you don't like that strong coffee flavor. Most people that order lattes will order them flavored or add lots of sugar to it. So if you know that you need that caffeine on your body, but you really don't like that flavor, you will like order a flavor latte. And I like to recommend people to go for the classics mocha that will be chocolate flavor. So there's not such a thing as chocolate mocha. Mochas are always chocolate, and that's why they're called like that. They can come either white or chocolate depending on the coffee shop you go. So it will be like white chocolate, dark chocolate, and then people will also order caramel lattes and any specialty flavor they have. For example, in my coffee shop we have so many flavors. We used to have lavender. Right now we're running a sage fig made in-house. That is my own recipe. You can find at localbaristababe.com. But yes, a lot of people that order lattes actually go for flavor lattes. Mochas are actually really popular, and caramel lattes, next vanilla lattes, really popular too. They're really sweet, really nice, and they're like kind of comforting to drink. I really like seasonal drinks. Please don't judge me, coffee snobs. I'm one of you, even though I like my sugar. But I do feel that flavored drinks have their, they have their special place in your heart. It's like, they make you feel like a kid again when you start to drink coffee. And back in the day, I wasn't really the coffee snob I am today. Back in the day, I actually used to drink lots of flavored drinks. And I will only go to Starbucks. Then I started to work with coffee, and I started to work with specialty coffee, and I realized, oh, so this is how you do it. But that's not the point. So yeah, if you like something sweet, something big, and something like that will warm your heart up, you definitely want to pick a latte, a flavor latte. They're also really good by themselves, but if you don't like that strong coffee flavor, go with the flavors. No one will judge you for that. If you know you need caffeine, but you don't like coffee at all, you can always go for either a chai latte, a matcha latte, or a London fog. There's a lot of people that are tea people, like they're tea persons, but they don't really want to drink just like hot tea. They could make that home. So a chai latte, it's basically black tea with spices like allspice, cinnamon, cardamom, and it's like all spiced up, and it has this really warm, spicy flavor on it. It's really popular in fall and winter, and a lot of people drink it. Like normally it comes from a concentrate and it will be made with steamed milk, the milk of your preference. Normally chai is vegan, but some chais have honey on them. Then there are matcha lattes that are made with green tea. Some matcha lattes come in powder and do have dairy and sugar added to it. Most coffee shops do have vegan options for matcha, but for example the one I work on, it has dairy, it has powdered skim milk already on it, and it has added sugar. So if you're a vegan, I would recommend to get that. Like if you have an allergy, ask your barista, because you could be drinking something that it's not what you think it is. And then a London fog, it will be just an Earl Grey tea with either vanilla syrup or honey, and it will have steamed milk. It's actually really good and really comforting. So we talk about our classic espresso drinks, we talk about drip coffee, we talk about tea hot drinks that you can also order all of them iced, except cappuccinos or macchiatos or cortados and espresso. You can order any of them iced, but everything else you can. And talking about ice, we're gonna mention ice drinks. There's a lot of people, I met amount of people that don't drink any hot drinks. I really don't get why you wouldn't want to drink a hot drink, because they're really nice and cozy, like who hurt you? But we also have options for that. Like that's why we're baristas, to make options, give you options. So if you don't like hot drinks, you can always order a cold brew, that it will be a cold version of regular coffee. It's made in a really different way though, but it will be like easy, fast. It's already done, it's pre-made, and you can just grab it on the go and leave it. You add your cream, your sugar. Then there's the fancier version that is ordering an iced Americano or an iced latte. And iced Americano will be pretty much ice, water, and espresso on top. And then an iced latte will be iced milk, espresso. So me personally, I like to add, when I'm gonna make any iced espresso drinks, I like to add ice cubes and like a little bit of cold brew or a little bit of milk into my espresso before pouring it into the cup, because I don't like to shock my espresso. So if you throw espresso or ice, you're actually gonna give it a really acidic and bad taste right away. I can guarantee you that. And now that I mentioned iced Americanos, I really forgot about that. So if you like drip coffee, but you want that espresso kick, you want to order an Americano. It's just water with espresso on top. Also really simple, and you only have to wait like 20 seconds for it. Last but not least, some coffee shops will have available the blended drink option. For example, we have smoothies, and we have fraps, and we have milkshakes. But don't do that to your barista. Much less on a cold day. Why will you do that? Like, I guess you like cold drinks, but why you gotta be so extra? Like, but for reals, if you like blended drinks, please read the menu, because not everything is called a frappuccino. We have milkshakes, and smoothies and milkshakes are not the same thing, and fraps and milkshakes are not the same thing. So it's funny because we have espresso milkshake, and then we have a frap. One is made with ice, and the other one is made with ice cream. It's not the same thing. It's similar, but not alike. And there will be people that will be like, oh, can I have like a strawberry milkshake? And they're actually talking about like a smoothie. I think I had once a person that was like, can I have a banana strawberry milkshake? And I was like, do you want ice cream on that? And she was like, oh no, I thought it was vegan. He's like, you want a smoothie? That's all you want. But that's a story for another day. I'm planning to do this video of things you should never ever do on a coffee shop. So yeah, like those are pretty much the standard drinks for coffee shops. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and go to localbaristababe.com. Follow us on Instagram. I'm really working hard for you guys to have provide you guys with entertainment every week. And today I decided to record from my phone with my ring light and a different setup to see which video quality looks better. So far, I really like how this is looking, so I might be recording my videos from here instead of my camera because it looks really, like, it looks kind of grainy and it's really heavy for my computer, so I don't like that. But yes, I'll keep recording videos and try to keep posting every week. Of course, you can keep updated with everything I'm doing on my blog or my Instagram. So don't forget to follow Local Barista Babe on Instagram. We're really close to reach 300 followers, so I really appreciate that. And cool, this is Cherry Lane signing off.